Hey guys, today is April 16th, and I'm gonna open up the pool. So I got to do a few things before I open it up. When I took it down, when I closed it, thank you. When I closed it last year, I took some of the mechanics apart, and so I have to assemble that stuff. Then I'll take the cover off and get the jets back in there. Let's see what else. There's the rails and things of that nature. So yeah, trying to get things back to normal for the summer so we can enjoy it.
So that's grounding it?
Yeah. This goes all the way to the pool, all the way in the ground, all the way around the pool. This is a frog system. This is how we disperse or dispense the chlorine. So it's a cartridge inside of here that we take out, and there's a mineral cartridge. So there's two cartridges. One holds the mineral chemicals, the other one holds the tablets for chlorine. And so it disperses it evenly and pretty much makes the water like mineral water, so it's not over chlorinated. So that's that. So this the water comes out through the jets, comes in, goes into the filter, goes down through the chlorine. There's a dial to up or lower the amount of chlorine you want. It goes in through the heater, comes back out and back to the pool. So these are the valves for the pool. This is for the skimmer. This is for the low side return, and this is for the high side return, the 6 foot side and the 4 foot side. So
Are all these wires supposed to be out like this?
yeah, that's fine. This is tough because I could shorten them up. It doesn't matter. But so this here, this is our valve. This valve is an automatic valve, plugs into the hub where you can control it remotely, or you can do it manually right on the hub.
Wait, which one is the hub?
This is the hub.
Oh, okay.
That's the brains of the entire operation. These are switches. Right, those are switches. This switch is for the lights inside the pool, and this switch is for the rest of the controls for the valves and things of that nature. So, and this plugs right into that. Again, this plugs into the heater, so it comes out and through, and it goes out into the return.
Do you have to put any kind of stuff on it to make it a tight fit, like, so it won't leak?
No. So the reason for using PVC itself is tight, watertight itself. So you don't need to use gaskets or any kind of bonding agents or pipe dope or anything of that nature.
That one's the mineral one, right?
Yeah, this was a mineral.
There's more in there?
No, I'm not putting this in there yet.
Oh. You don't wait till...
Yeah, so the recommendation is to let it run. They actually ran out of mineral cartridges. They'll have some Tuesday. The recommendation is to run it for a few days. I have, it's not a shock, but it's like an algae bottle.
Algicide.
It's not quite algicide. I'll show you when I get to that point, so I can give you the right chemical. So that's the recommendation. Do that, let it run a couple of days, and then wait to get your balances to see if you even need to shock it. Sometimes you don't need to shock your pool. It depends on how early you open it up and how much shock is chlorine is still in there from when you closed it. So you want to get your balances to get your alkaline, you know, all your pH balances in the right balance before you over chlorinate our mistake. So that's pretty much it for this. You need to blow that stuff off of there.
They say a car is supposed to be able to be on top of this. Why don't you take off your flip-flops and show them?
Nah.
You do it. You're more like a car. Walk all the way across. Is it cold?
Okay, so this is going to be a process to get the pool back in shape. There's a lot of dust and algae in here, and so it's not the first time. We went on vacation one time, came home, and it was like completely green. It was a process. Luckily, this is the other aspect of getting it quicker, sucking out the algae. I need to shock it. I need to put algicide in there, and I'm gonna put our robot in there so it continually sweeps the floor. What that will do is churn up everything that's on the bottom so it can go through the filter. And so last year we switched from sand, regular sand in our filter, to glass. And glass is 6 times better as it relates to filtration. So it should be good within, I would say, 3 to 4 days. It should be pretty clear. But I'm gonna keep up on it, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a chore, but it is what it is. It's part of having a pool. So, okay. Back at the pool. As you know, if you've seen the other clip or the other beginning of this clip, when we opened the pool, it was very green, a lot of algae. The worst, well, I shouldn't say the worst has been. We went away on vacation one time, and it
Looked like the worst to me.
It was worse when we went
Really?
on vacation, yeah, and came back. But at any rate, pretty much got the algae. It's a lot of dirt at the bottom of this, dust and things of that nature. So talking to other people who's opened their pool, they're having the same issue. I don't know if it's a thing now. I don't know if it's just something that happened this year. Anyways, so it was green. Now the water is clear. It's just very cloudy, still dirty. I did 2 vacuums, and I did 2 rounds of liquid chlorine. So this last round of chlorine should clear it up completely. It's going to be granulated chlorine shock, and this has 6-in-1, kills, prevent algae with algae fighting formula, kills bacteria, improves filter performance, swim ready in 15 minutes, even though we're not swimming right now, and it's fast dissolving. So I usually use this during the season after a heavy swim or a heavy rain. So this stuff works really good. So I'm going to do this, and probably tomorrow I will sweep, and I'm going to put the robot in there as well. And there you have it.
Where's the robot? Oh, you're cleaning it right now. So
That was dirty. That robot was really dirty.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, careful.
Still need to sweep. I can see some area. Okay, corner over there.
And today is April 19th, right?
April 19th.
When did you start?
man, what was 3 days ago?
The 17th, right? Was it 2?
It
Like-
was Sunday. It was Sunday.
Sunday? Okay, and today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you just have to sweep it and then put the
putting
vacuum back
now,
in. Oh, okay.
And tomorrow I'll probably sweep it again.
Okay.
And, so, okay, went to the pool store to get my water tested. I've been trying to test it last year to get to know how to do it myself.
What's today's date?
Today is the 21st, April 21st, 2023. So I've learned how to do it with the strips, but having a machine is give you more accuracy. So took a sample to the pool store and let her know that the water is cloudy. And I figured the water is cloudy based on shocking it twice, and it was right. I was right. Once she did the sample, the levels look good. pH balance is pretty good. I did get a few things, obviously, based on the water sample. She said I could do another BAM. This is called BAM. It's a 90-day algae protection. And not that we have algae now. We did have algae. There's a lot of debris in the pool. It doesn't take a lot. This is what she was saying too. It doesn't take a lot, like leaves or anything in the pool, to cause algae over the winter time. Right now, there's a lot of dirt in the pool. Well, it's not as definitely not as much as it was. So what I did was swept the floor, over time. Put the I vacuumed it through the system, and also put the robot vacuum in there. Took the robot vacuum out, cleaned it, and it was like a muddy substance. So that shows that the dirt in the bottom also leaves was sucked up. So now I'm gonna do it again as far as sweeping it, vacuum it, and then it's okay now to start putting more of the stuff. So this stuff is new. It's like a clarifier, and just put like a quarter of this in there, right through the aqua genie. And
What's that called?
this is called fiber clear. So the reason for this is like over time, like if leaves get in there, whatever, which it can get in, even though we have it covered. We live in an area where there's a lot of wind for whatever reason. It's like a vortex. So when the leaves or debris gets in through the system, to help flush it out of the filter, this does it. It breaks it down. So when you do your backwash, so you put this in, let it run. Obviously, we've been letting it run 24 hours. Once you put this in, then you allow your pressure to build up to like 15 to 20. The better, the more it builds up, the better. And then once it builds up, then you backwash it, and it'll wash all the debris out of your system. So that's what that's for.
Do you use the whole bag?
No. A quarter of it each time. So I think she said there's about three to four.
If you use a quarter of the bag, that'll be 4 servings, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you go over, it's,
Right.
so then the alkalinity, it's not bad, but it's needing to be increased, and plus it's gonna be raining, so it's not gonna be bad to have it a little higher to get ahead of the game. And then
How much do you use of that?
put the whole thing in there.
Oh.
It calls for a certain amount, and these two equals the amount that it needs
For the size of our pool, right?
For our pool.
That's the same product? Looks
Yes,
the same.
yes,
Okay.
it's the same thing. Essentially, alkalinity or alkaline is baking soda. That's essentially what it is. All right. So, also, the last thing she said, what I can do now, because in the beginning she told me not to put the frog pack in. The frog pack is it's the cartridge for our chlorine. So now I can do that and put this mineral pack in. They go into the same unit. This mineral pack. That's what it looks like. So it goes in the unit, and the cartridge goes in the center of that, and everything will balance out. It should be crystal clear in the next couple of days. Like I said, it's just a little cloudy, but you know, it's just a process that it takes sometimes. So wasn't too bad. It looked really bad when we opened it, obviously, and then you know, it cleared up pretty quick. But that's it.
All right, that's it. Bye, guys.